Assalamu alaikum. Right, here we go. We are now moving on to the second type of mad before Hamza. And yes, we said it last time. There's two types of mad before Hamza. Connected mad, and alhamdulillah we explained it in detail. And disconnected mad. And today our focus will be on the disconnected mad, of course, which is al-maddul jaiz al-munfasil. But hey, let's not just memorize names. As always, we're gonna break it down, understanding every single word. And by the end of this, you will be teaching it to someone else with ease. Let's decode the name. Al-mad al-jaiz al-munfasil. Let's go word by word. Mad. Of course, you're bro by now. Mad, alif, waw, or ya, preceded by a vowel with the same nature, and not followed by a hamza or a sukun. Jaiz. This word sounds familiar, right? That's because it's used a lot in Islamic rulings. Eating chicken is jaiz, permissible. Traveling is jaiz, permissible. Sleeping all day on weekend, well, it's jaiz too, permissible. So here, jaiz means it's optional, or it's up to you. You may extend the mad or not. It's not mandatory. That's a big difference from our last lesson. Mad wajib muttasil. And wajib mean you have to, or mandatory. Third word, munfasil. This is where things get cool. Munfasil means separated. But separated how? Not emotionally, of course. Bad joke. Separated in words. The mad letter is at the end of one word, and the hamza is at the start of the next word. They are still back to back, no gaps, but in two different words. Here is a perfect example. Mada and arada. Alif mad ends in mada, and the next word starts with a hamza. Boom, that's mad jaiz munfasil. And that's 80% of the lesson right there. So how do we actually read it? This rule is simple, just plug into this formula. Mad letter at the end of one word plus a hamza at the beginning of the next word equal 2 or 4 count. Wait, 2 or 4? Yep, that's the beauty of it. You can choose to read it normally, like the natural mid or the mad tabi'i, 2 counts, or you can give it that lovely extended sound, 4 counts. That's why it's called jaiz or permissible. It's your call. But here is my advice, especially for beginners. Stick to 4 counts. It makes things more easier. Whenever you see the mad symbol in the Quran, you will know, okay, stretch this one. Before we hit the examples, let me share 2 sneaky tricks you need to look out for. Trick 1, the hidden ya of calling, or harfun nida in Arabic. In Arabic, when you call someone, you say ya before their name. Ya Islam. Yes, I used my name. But sometimes the ya is kind of took then. Look at this word, ya Adam. At the first glance, it looked like a mad muttasil or connected mad because everything seems stuck together. But hold on, there are actually 2 words here, ya and Adam. So it is mad jaiz munfasil. So always take care of that trick. Trick 2. This word looks like one word but isn't. Ha-ulai. Seems like one word, right? But nope, it's really ha-ulai. Mad jaiz munfasil. Disconnected mad. And there is uncommon word in the Quran which is ha-antum. It's also 2 words, ha and antum. These little tricks help you avoid confusion and read the Quran with 100% confidence. Time to practice. Now that your brain is sharp and your heart is ready, let's read some real examples from the Quran together. Enjoy it, stretch the sounds, smile a little. Tajweed is beautiful. First example here. وَمَا أُرِيد. We have an alif mad preceded by a fatha and followed by a hamza, but not in the same word. Next, وما أصابك وما أصابك. We have an alif med preceded by a fatha, which is a tashkil from the same nature, and followed by a hamza, but not in the same word. Next, ماذا أراد ماذا أراد. Next, تتوبا إلى. And here's also an alif med followed by a hamza. No matter the hamza is up or down, it's still a hamza. So it is a med jaiz munfasil. Next, فما آمن وما آتاكم. Next, وما أفاء. What if I need to stop in this letter, the alif med? Should I extend it to 4 counts? Think about it. The answer is no. Why? Because the alif med here is not followed by hamza anymore, because we stopped at it. So we just say وما. But in the continuous recitation, we may extend it for 4 counts. وما أفاء. Next, قالوا أساطير وما أمروا في آياتنا قالوا يا أبانا. Here is the trick that I told you about. Ya is a word. Abana is another word. So it is a mad jaiz munfasil. Next, يا بني آدم هؤلاء. Seems like one word, right? But nope, it's really هؤلاء. Mad jaiz munfasil. Disconnected mad. Next, فيما آتاك وقالوا أإذا. Before you go, super important tip. Yes, mad jaiz munfasil is optional, but that doesn't mean you can keep switching forth and back 2 and 4 counts in the same session. One ayah short, next ayah long. One ayah short, next ayah long. No. That's wrong. Pick one for the entire recitation session and stick with it. This keeps your recitation consistent, professional, and way more better to the ear. And that's it. We have finished the type of mad that happens before the hamza. Next stop, mad before sukoon. It's gonna be fun, trust me. May Allah bless you with fluency and love for the Quran. See you in the next lesson, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum. Don't forget to subscribe.